Hello, well, welcome to another of the Creative Baits blogs. It's been a while since we've done one actually, because we had that brief spell in February where every bucket had a lid on it. We've done a couple of sessions though. Connor and I came out last Thursday, originally going to do a day session. Connor stayed out and ended up doing 2 nights. So the fruits of his labour, we were testing the Impulse range, and he managed 3 runs, unfortunately only managing one of the fish. He lost a decent common at the net. He got cut off on another one on the mussel bed bar, and on his final night he managed this one at 17 pounds, which fell to using a combi rig boilie and the orange Jaffa. As well as that, the new Nova was out tested at the weekend. Simon had this one at, I think it was 17 or 18 pounds, which was his first fish of the year and also the very first fish caught on the Nova. So well done to you, Simon. And he also followed that up with one at 8 pound as well. So good angling. Nice to see him coming out on the new bait. So Ian's chuffed to bits with that. And then John and I have come down. What's the day today, John? Tuesday. Tuesday. We're on Parc Farm 1 again. If Connor can manage 3 bites in 2 nights, then John and I surely must have every chance of a capture now. So John's not had a fish so far this year himself, so he's got a couple of Impulse boilies on with some pellets and a couple of bags. So yeah, it's all to do. The rods are out, temperature's dropping. It's forecast to be about 8 degrees tonight, which should be quite good. Cold wind though, so fingers crossed for a bite or 2. Right, well, last night, bite time. John had one. We had a run, which unfortunately lost on the mussel bed. And a few hours later, just before first light, I had this one, 18.5 pound. Ooh. Still lively because he's had an hour or 2 in the sling to recoup. But caught this on the Creative Baits Impulse range again, on a pink pop-up and on the little pop-up combi. So if you want to play ball, 18.5 pound, cracking little fish. Stick it back and see if we can get another one then. Oh. Right, well, conditions today seem perfect for a bite, not the nicest to be sat out in. Still quite mild, about 8 degrees. There's a big strong southwesterly which is about 22 miles an hour according to MetCheck, pushing right down across us, but there's still, I mean, fishing on the mussel bed, they still like to get there even in these conditions. Ian and James are coming down later and they're fishing on the Africa, which is toward that end anyway, so giving a bit of bait down there, so when they come down, if there are any fish holding up there, then they'll jump straight on them and we'll all profit from it. John and I have got the rods back out, had another recast before the rain began, but conditions are pretty good for a bite, so we're confident of another one tonight. Well, hopefully in today, and then definitely one tonight, because we had the 2 last night. So the lake did 3 bites yesterday, so there's still every opportunity of getting 1 or 2, so fingers crossed. Right, well, as there's a lull in the fishing action at the minute, John's tried to put a bit of bait out with all the seagulls around, and for those of you that think that when the seagulls dive on your baits, some of them might hit the bottom, they don't. We resorted to trickling them in one at a time. Ones that we thought that had sort of gone down a couple of seconds, they were still diving in at least a foot under and grabbing them out, and they literally get them and swallow them. They seem to swallow them whole. You see them in their mouth for about half a second, and then it's just gone. So for those who think that the seagulls aren't getting your bait, they are.
We'll retry.
Right, well, today's been a bit of a non-event as per usual on the Parc Farm 1 at the moment. As we said previously, the days just seem to pass by on here. You just seem to sit here getting cold. There's no signs of any fish, no movement. They seem to just totally shut up shop in the day. It seems to be at night when they start coming on the feed for whatever reason. Doesn't matter how warm it is, or how in the day, or how cold it gets at night. They seem to be more interested in feeding at night than they are in the day. So now we're moving into some darkness. we've got the traps reset and we're a little bit more confident. We had the 2 runs last night, so much of the same tonight, and we'll be happy boys, providing John doesn't get cut off on the mussel bed tonight. He's desperate to get one. He's even decided to stay on an extra night. He's getting up at 5 in the morning to go to work tomorrow, so if that's not commitment, I don't know what is. Effort equals reward tonight. Although the wife again is bringing us some food down, this time a KFC bargain bucket. So, nothing else, we'll be eating tonight. Right, well that's the end of the session for me now. John went at 4 this morning. I've since done the school run and Mrs. called time on my social activities. So go home, put some more pennies in the family bank. But James and Ian are on the point. James has lost one this morning, and he's also trying the new method mix, so that will be quite interesting to see any developments on that. He's already had a run. It was running and then he got to it, picked up and struck, and there was nothing there, so encouraging signs. He'd only literally put it in 10 minutes ago. So yeah, it'd be very interesting to see if anything comes of that. But I'm sure the guys will have something. John had one last night before he went on the new green Impulse pop-ups. Ian had literally just bought them down an hour before, so that was also a good start for them. So everything's sort of coming up trumps at the moment. So yeah, anyway, off home, see what the others get up to.